MOJTV.
And welcome back, guys.
What are we doing today?
We're fishing again.
Yay.
I've caught the hardest fish in the game, but that doesn't make the ones below it any harder. And the fish today is a very notable one because a lot of people have trouble getting him. And I'm going to catch him this video. This is the noble Arapaima. And I think that's how you pronounce his name. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. That species of fish is not one that I commonly hear people talking about.
Oh, yes. Got a bite.
But first, I'm going to show how much of a difference the pink jade gar is from his lesser brethren. This is a Vesper gar.
Doesn't seem to be taking anywhere near as long.
Nope. This is after the initial catch, but this guy is the quest fish that Gladio wants you to catch on that tour quest that you get from staying at the camp near the Vesper pool. Which I love that tour quest. I wish I could activate it over and over again because it stops time at this fishing spot. So you can just sit here in the morning and catch all the morning fish. And just sit there and constantly catch them. With it not ending until you catch the noble Arapaima. Which I don't even think you can catch unless you were smart enough to buy all the lures at the shop right next to this fishing spot.
Yeah, scored big.
Because I've only noticed that it bites for 2 lures and one you don't get until you've caught it once. As a reward for the quest.
Nice work, dude.
So which one is this one?
This is some random fish in the pond before I catch the Arapaima. The next fish will be it. I kept the Vesper gar in just as a comparison for people that watch the True versus the Pink Jade Gar video, showing how much of a difference the Pink Jade Gar is from the other ones. Because a lot of people haven't caught didn't even know the Pink Jade Gar was at that pond. Because the only thing that caught him was the big Master Typhoon lure.
Nice.
Which is kind of out of the way to get. But the Vesper gar you can catch very easily.
Alright, which one is this?
This is the noble Arapaima. And I used the big blaze Bahamut to catch him. The other lure that works great on him is I think just about all the stinkers work on him. The Marlboro Doom, and the Great Marlboro.
We got a big one.
I'm pretty sure I had to use the Great Marlboro to catch him the first time I caught him. Now, he doesn't bite the Marlboro's lures as readily as the big blaze Bahamut, but those are what grabs him. Matter of fact, I do have it documented as to what one he bites. I'll actually tell you guys exactly here in a sec which one I use. The name, top of my head.
And this fish is actually a pretty good fight.
Not as much as the Pink Jade Gar. The Pink Jade Gar is easily the hardest fish in the game. It is the Great Marlboro that he bites. I don't know if the other two work. I think they do, but I know the Great Marlboro does because that's how I caught my first one.
I wonder if Marlboro is in this game.
Yes, I have fought a couple.
Do they still suck as bad as they do on every other game?
No, they're nowhere near as intimidating as they are on 8 and 10. Although they're recognizing, the ones on 8 and 10 are recognizing some of the hardest monsters of all time that are not boss monsters.
And you think most of the time I just beat them by auto remedy summoning Bahamut. Well, I was just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that won't work on 8. Because there's no auto remedy on 8. And the way that status immunities worked on 8, it was a lot harder to be immune to this status effects. What's interesting about this fish is, like, this has all of a sudden become a fish that, like, appears in games a lot lately. Because this fish is also in Terraria. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. I'm like, huh. I've never even heard of that fish until I saw it in Terraria. And then all of a sudden it shows up in this game. I'm like, huh. Funny is it's an intimidating fish on that game too. It's not a fish you catch. It's a fish you fight when you go in the jungle. And it'll grip you up if you go first time you fight it. Unless the very first time you fight it, it's most likely going to kill you. What is notable about this one, the Arapaima, is they have ridiculous stamina.
Obviously.
They don't do a lot of damage like the Gar does, but the stamina, the damage they do combined with how long it takes to catch them, it is a chore to catch this guy. Especially because some people don't have patience and they're gonna like allow him to do a lot of damage to their line just to try and speed up catching him a little bit. And there's the mistake right there. Yeah, literally catching this the first time is how you get the big blaze Bahamut, which is one of the best lures in the game. And you saw how fast he was willing to bite it. Now that I have one, that goes for a lot of fish. There are some fish that won't bite the big blaze Bahamut. There are a lot of fish that will. Yeah, I just finished my fishing guide. Pluck. But all the fish in Altisha bite the big blaze Bahamut. I literally just say on the top what lures to bring. Yeah, the big blaze Bahamut, just use that. And then in the fish list below, I list what alternate lure works on them. But when you have a universal lure, why the hell would you want to just have a whole list of others? Unless some people just really have trouble catching this guy. But when the shop right next to here not only has the lure for him, but the tier 4 fishing rod and reel, it's really hard. And Dragon's Beard line, which is the best line in the game. The game like hands you everything for this quest right next to the spot where you fish him. So there's not really a good reason not to catch. Oh wait, no, there is one. I read somewhere that if you're not your fishing skill isn't level 10, he won't appear on the radar, and you have to guess where he is in the pond. Which that would be annoying, because you can't really, you can, but you can't see him. This is one of those ponds where there is some visibility for the fish, but it's not a lot. There aren't very many ponds where like you can always see the fish everywhere in the pond, in the fishing spot.
We just don't want to come out of the water now.
No, he does not.
He's like, no, leave me be.
Surrender.
Ready to grab it?
I also have a little guest fish that's gonna show up after this.
Hi.
Yeah, he's so big that Gladio has to grab him. Can't pick him up by himself.
Weak.
Just like the pink jade gar. There are fish that are so big in this game that all 4 of them have to jump in to get them out. I know of 4 fish that are that big. Ooh. Those being the Merc grouper, the Dread grouper, the King catfish, and the giant catfish.
Nice.
Respool the line before it's too late.
Now this fish has, for some reason, gotten some notoriety, at least early in the game's release. This game got notoriety because no one knew how to get this guy. All you had to do is fish at the Milwaukee Pond when it's raining. This is the Phantom Snakehead.
Ooh.
Which no one could seem to figure out how to catch. I was like, you guys are able to figure out a lot of other fish you can only catch when it's raining, but you can't figure out that this one only shows up when it's raining? It's partially because no one cares about this pond. There's nothing worth fishing here. Every single fish here sucks. Even this fish sucks. It just looks cool. And it's kind of legendary because no one knew how to get it.
Nice.
About time.
Alright. Wow.
I didn't even care to like sit and look at it for a minute. I was like, oh, this is the Phantom Snakehead. Neat.
Woohoo.
But if you're here still at the video, one thing I did make a fishing guide. I'll actually put a link for it in the description as to where to go to see it. It's actually the most detailed one I've been able to find online. And it's finished, so.
There's that too.
Hope you guys enjoy that, and hope you guys enjoy the next video, which is me catching the second hardest fish in the game to catch with this guy. I can't really list a third. This guy might be the third, but I think he's only on that list because there's a quest around him. So a lot of people are kind of forced to try and catch him, and some people suck at fishing. But the next one is definitely the second hardest fish in the game. I will not argue against that at all. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Basta.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the video.
And if you can, just like or subscribe.
And please, by all means, turn in next time and leave a comment down below. We love fan interaction.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.